it's Fellonius the old yapper again. I'm now and then I am on Twitter, and I see some young people that I follow because they follow me, so I just refollow them, and they are not really good at nuances. I mean, when they do something, they do it over the top. It's hate. It's not dislike or disgusting or anything like that. It's hate. It has to be the worst part. Hate. And they totally love, and they totally cry, and they are totally out of sync with what is a feeling. And suddenly I was thinking, are they stupid? Or is it me that is old? Well, of course it's me that's old. Because I was probably somewhere in those things as well when it comes to nuances. I didn't know what was what. But I knew one thing. If I have to hate anyone, I really have to loathe him that much that it's way beyond repair. If you know what I mean. And the only person that I ever hated for real was my older brother, mainly because he was stupid. So for me, hate is something you don't really do. You don't hate everything. Oh, I hate beans for supper. What? Are you really sure that you just hate them? Perhaps you should want to shoot them as well. Perhaps you want to bring out a war, a full-scale war against those beans because you hate them so much. Is it more likely that you just don't like them? A bit of dislike is actually rather fun as well. And the most part, okay, in Swedish we don't have that many good nuances on things, especially not feelings. But in English you have a lot of good synonyms you can use for most words, and you have to pick the right nuance in order to just make it fit to the line, the meaning you are making. So there are plenty of tools in order to get there. But how is it? Is it probably being the social thing or whatever? Because it is often so that if one starts to hate, everyone should hate, because we are going to be the same, all of us. At least when you're 14, 15, you're a girl. That's one of the hardest things to be at the moment. And you're not really sure of what is what and what is right. Now here's a good thing. Nothing is right. There's no thing that is right. You can never be sure of anything. That's also a thing that you can be pretty sure of, that you are not going to be right. And that's also a funny part. I'm right about this. This is how it's supposed to be. I heard that on the bus for just a couple of days ago, and I just smiled because that guy probably couldn't imagine a world that people are thinking not the same. And that's really stupid, because this world, it's full of people that doesn't think like you. They're thinking all kinds of things. I mean, you can't even point to some facts and say, this is how it is. The sky is blue. Are you sure about that? Have you really checked and made sure that it is blue and not something that we are all agreeing upon? Because it is an axiom. This is what it is. It's an axiom. We have agreed that color that we are imagining, that we are seeing, we have now named that blue. B-L-U-E in English, B-L-O in Swedish. Yeah, you know all the other ones. And we have decided to do that. This is what we have decided. We could have called it Pikachu if we had wanted to, but we have decided that this color are we going to name blue, and thereby making an axiom that says the sky is that color is blue. But there's no truth in it, because we really don't know. That's how we perceive it, and that's why we name it a special color. Because by naming it a special name, we can talk about it in a way that everyone understands it. It's the same with everything. Milk, cars, shit. It's really not what you have just named it, and thereby everyone, okay, I know what a milk is. I know what shit is. Good. And thereby we are going to understand each other. Is it the truth? Who cares? It's just nuances anyway, isn't it? Because if we don't have anything to go on, we're going to be rather animalistic in the end. Animals don't need to know if the sky is blue. Humans do, and humans are stupid. That's why they hate. Animals don't hate. Watch the animals. Watch the penguins. They don't hate. Can you ever imagine a penguin hate? I can absolutely think of a penguin who doesn't like a certain type of fish. I can absolutely do that. But I cannot for the life of me look at the penguin and say, he hates bass. I can't. Really can't. Well, it's as usual. Humans are stupid. Yeah, and thanks for listening to one of them.